gonna do hostages to fortune later, but now, so both over there, where chocobos roam. We are heading back into the MSQ. It is time to head to Tailfeather and enter our second zone of, third zone of Heavensward. Sea of Clouds is kind of weird because you can actually only access a portion of it now, but is that there? Can I use that? Yep. Ah, yes. Check marks. Fair enough. Sort. There's a gold there. Got anything? No etheric activity. Okay, we gotta talk to Moss Chomp. Well, tad my hide and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. Oh, and if it ain't the lovely Isel. It's been too long, girl. That it has, Moss Chomp. That it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Sunwall. Might we stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I'm not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did you say I'll not explain things to you, boy? You've seen them towering Calum trees all about, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, barely be able to see the ground. And as you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ours in peace. See. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Now, I know it won't stop you sail here. Dragons ain't the only things you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. Still better. That. And we've got a couple quests unlocked. Start with this. Yeah, so you've been making the rounds, getting to know the hunters in these parts. How'd you like it to help a real hunter? I'm seeing 3 camps set out up to the east, but the lazy sods ain't sent me a report in over a fortnight, and I'm too bleeding busy to be playing messenger. You look quite fierce enough to get the information out of them. It's a simple job that'll earn you some coin. Can't rightly say no to that. If that tickles your fancy, then you'll need to talk to the leaders of each camp. Leonolf, Ginnaret, and Aimbert. Hear what they have to say and get back to me when you're done. Dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you, the bloody Nath. They're what you might get if you crossed an ant-link with a megalocrab and taught the thing how to walk on 2 legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear of the dragons, but they've gotten a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties from Melms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. When they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to the Nass home territory. it seem that much has changed in Dravanya. The Nath were not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. Lived here? In Dravanya? Aye. 'Twas in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. It was when I chanced upon Hraesvolger. Descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the visions of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, whilst Chomp found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health. And in Tailfeather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals, but I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath were once a peaceful people? Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. They have changed, then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Somal and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. More direct path, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Somal. Shall we? But we are in a new place with new quests, and that means talk to everybody. Chocobo hunting isn't as easy as it looks. Those birds are too clever by half. Designed some new traps, though, that I set up around Tailfeather a few days ago. Might be about time to check them. Think you could do that for me? There are two of them. One upstream of the Willem River, and one out to the east of Tailfeather. All you really need to do is head out there to see if they've caught anything. Paint me yellow and call me a chocobo. Let's smell the sightseeing log you got there. Forgive me, I got carried away for a moment. I am Kester Ironheart, cousin to Millith and an explorer of sorts, like most of my extended family. When I last spoke with Millik, she told me of an adventure with a keen sense of wanderlust. Adventure that I now know to be you. See, you lend me your log for a moment. Don't worry, I won't eat it or anything. I can honestly say I had no concerns about you eating it. There, and yes, there. That should do it, I reckon. It's no secret that Ishgard is home to some of the most remarkable sights in our realm. Mind you, I've not seen them all myself, but I certainly know where they might be found. And now, so do you. Thanks to the notes and rumors I've seen fit to jot down in your sightseeing log. Yes, scores of stunning vistas are just waiting to be discovered. Your legs will not carry you to all of them, though. Should you find a particular spot out of reach, you might consider taking to the skies atop a fat black-feathered bird. But if I were to say more, I would be robbing you of the joy of discovering these spectacular views for yourself. Godspeed, my fellow explorer, and may this moment mark the beginning of a tour of wonder. And that's the Heavensward sightseeing entries unlocked. Be level 50 above to record them, travel the location, and fulfill the necessary conditions. You'll complete the entry, earning experience points in the process. Use your wits and the notes provided by Kester to identify these stunning sights and proper way to appreciate them, and see Ishgard as only the greatest explorers have seen her. There's just the one other quest. Yep. Just you. Well, it isn't the famed Archon everyone's been going on about. Word travels fastest in a camp this small. Say, could you lend me your ear for a bit? Thanks for keeping this lone hunter company. Anyway, since you're new around here, thought you might want to know about this place and its denizens. You see, the hunters of Tailfeather make their way by catching the wild chocobos wandering around these forests and selling them to the renowned Ishgardian trainers. You might think us hunters have the easy end of the deal, but you change your mind quick enough the first time a dragon breathes down your neck. Add to that all the other hungry beasts looking for an easy meal, and you'd be right to doubt the sanity of this whole camp. That's why most hunters in the Dravanian Forelands are either them that are just trying to escape their pitiful lives back home, or them that are crazy enough to get enjoyment from risking their necks every day. Of course, you can't forget those that are just here for a quick bucket full of gil, chasing the golden chocobo, so to speak. Promise of riches brings new blood up from all over Eorzea. Isn't that right, Miqo'te? Got that right. I'm here to bag myself the biggest chocobo Eorzea's ever seen. Thing is, chocobos hunting's generally done in pairs, and Miqo'te here, having never trapped an animal herself, is in need of a partner. I need to have got some experience hunting all manner of beasts, so I'm asking you to help her out until I find someone suitable. Can't thank you enough, Archon. Miqo'te's got some ideas for her first hunt. Speak to her and she'll tell you all about them. Finally, a partner. Now we can be real hunters. Let's not keep those birds waiting. This hunt will be simple. All you have to do is lure a chocobo out with these gishel greens. There's only one problem. Wild chocobos have a keen sense of smell and won't come near a trap if they catch even a whiff of a hunter's scent. Fret not, for I have a plan. Just the other day I came across some mushrooms whose reek I can still smell. If we use them to hide our scent, those chocobos will be none the wiser. Take care of arranging the gishel greens for the trap. And I need my partner, that's you, to go and pick that pungent fungus for me. Seems the hunters call the mushroom Chandler's Wick, and about 5 or so should do the trick. Just how I'd use the tail feather a bit, and use your nose to guide you the rest of the way. And unfortunately, because we are in a new zone, we can't fly. It's 370 to the northwest. What am I looking for in here? Mushrooms? Ah, no. Chocobo snare. Trap is not sprung, but neither do you see any bait. Got you. Some bad news. Ah. Okay, this one's... Slight trick here is that you can take a shortcut right there. Aye, things are going well enough. Been running into a bit of trouble with those giant bugs in those woods though. Gotta get up there. Chandler's Wick back here. No, we don't have to get up there. We just need to find the Chandler's Wick that are over here. Where's more? So I do have to get up there because there's more. I want to be up there. Take this up? No. There we go. Two more. And there's the last one. Okay. Easy peasy. There's our mushrooms. This one I can take. I knew there was some tree root somewhere I could take up. There you are. Nothing out of the ordinary here. There's just the one bird that won't shut up. I've been able to catch a wing for all its bloody screeching. Got one quest to head back. Don't think we're anywhere near the next other comets. Can't. Why is that one? There. Yeah, because it's modded, you can't do anything about it. I might have to turn off that until I can write one of my own, because I'm not cool with some of the ones that have come out of it. Just give me a second. Okay. That command shouldn't show up anymore. I will look into writing my own, but it's got a few too many facts that I don't really want displayed. That's That's what happens when you have third-party dependencies. Shouldn't be too hard to just write an API, though. All it really needs to be is a CSV file that can be called, I think. Had ourselves a bit of an incident the other day. Some fiend came stomping out of the tree line and gobbled up one of our fresh-caught birds. There's a damn thing we could do about it. If we're going to keep on in this area, we'll need some extra hands. You tell the chief that. I also had some other difficulties at one point because the way to delete a message is a little bit more complicated for stream elements than other things. And I accidentally timed out stream elements at one point, which broke a couple of other things. Chocobo snare. Trap is not as strong, and neither do you see any bait. Okay. Got a couple of things that are turned back in, but for now. $67 to the northeast. Over there. I just saw it really briefly. Yeah, I don't know why it's set up this way, but the I thought I saw it. Did I see that? No, it's right there. The creator dashboard has like a slide. You can like drag a message and slide them. And if you slide it a little bit, you can delete the message. But if you slide a little bit more, well, yeah, you kind of time out whoever sent the message. What's the next one? Way to the west. Okay, we got our next round of these little naths. Oh, there's only 2 of them? Next. Back down this way. Oh. Benefits of making my own API is that I can control what's in it. The negatives of creating my own API are, 1, I have to make my own API, and 2, I need to find cat facts. Should we chance to meet Miqo'te again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian? The style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. Claim this is evidence of our harmonious past. I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool. How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough. Both of you. Threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Archon, pray reason with these two. The truth of the past will be revealed. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Archon's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Archon's visions confirm the truth? Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Hraesvelgr will likely provide the catalyst Archon's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. Yeah, just you wait, Estinian. Gonna turn out dragons are super cool and Ishgardians were dickbags. Probably. Mostly because dragons are super cool.